Hey everyone. Got so caught up in Dee's live, I forgot about my own. So I'm going to go ahead and crochet while everybody is popping in. Hi, Julie. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I was just saying, oh, it's not even 3 o'clock yet. I read the clock wrong. I thought it said 3 o'clock, and I'm thinking, I got so caught up in Dee's that I completely forgot about my own. It is great to see you, honey. How have you been? Aren't you my Kentucky gal? Are you my other Kentucky gal? Tired? Okay, what's got you so tired? You're Arizona. Ooh. What time is it there now? Well, hey, Andrea. Well, look at you guys. Just bonding right off the bat there. How cool. I am so far out of here. I have no idea where all these places are. I mean, I know I've heard of Tucson and Sedona. Y'all need to do a meetup. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. But how big is Arizona? I mean, how many hours would that be? I was just watching earlier. Um, let's see here. It was Charlie with Have a Yarn with Charlie, and who else? Kelly. Was it Kelly? Yeah, Crochet Me Think Kelly and Jane from Scraptastic Yarns and Glenda. They're all from Pennsylvania, and they all did a meetup. I think Glenda was doing some kind of meetup at a Pat, what is it? What's it called? AC Moore. Y'all don't have AC Moore in Arizona, do you? Because I think that's a northeast thing. I don't think that's down here. I don't have an AC Moore. So Julie, tell me what's got you so tired, hon? You been working all day? Hi, Pat. We're just talking about where you're from. Where are you from, Pat? Virginia. Okay, Virginia is a great place. My brother's just heading back there today. Where are you from in Virginia? Is it close to DC or? I hope not, for your sake. I used to live in Maryland, and I mean, yeah, it was nice, but an hour away. I would make that a whole, I mean, you make it worth your while. Suffolk. Okay, yeah, he used to live in Virginia Beach. Oh, well, Hampton Roads area. He used to live in Chesapeake. Now he moved to Lynchburg. Hi, Craving Crochet. Okay, wait a minute. I think you were here last week, right? Let's see here. Nope, Craving Crochet. What's the first name, honey? I gotta write it down. Teresa. Oh, beautiful. And where are you from, Teresa? I'm kind of just hanging out until Dee's live is over. Did any of you get to go to Dee's live? Granny D from Knit Pearl and Squirrel. Oh, okay, I have to tell you something, Julie. I feel the same way. Toronto. I have never been all the way to Toronto. I would love to go there someday. I was there in Niagara for, a couple times, and I actually went into Canada a couple times, but never been all the way to Toronto. Oh, Pam, come on. Can't you put off groceries for just a few minutes? I'm just teasing. You go do what you got to do. I'm glad you're here, honey. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm in Kentucky. I'm in Kentucky. Is anybody working on something right now? Julie, you need to take a break, honey. But I tell you what, there have been times where I am so excited about all the projects I want to do the next day that, well, if hubby wants to eat, Pam, he can go get something. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Triple cable cowl. Ooh, that sounds really cool. It is. I love it. I grew up I kind of grew up here. I went to high school here um and I spent a lot of time here. Got married here the first time, moved out, came back to settle down here. You did. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you, Pam. That was very sweet of you. Andrew, are you saying that hey Kelly, girl, I can picture your face. Seeing your cute little pixie haircut. I love it. Oh, I love you too, Pam. Hugs to you. Hi, Carol. Good. That's great, Teresa. Yeah, you just keep doing that. I say in a lot of my videos and some of my lives that it's important, if you feel led, if you feel called to do tutorials, do them, because um, there are so many different ways to teach, and there are so many different ways to learn. And there are a lot of different. Hey, Cynthia, Naomi. Oh, did you guys just come over from Dee's place? Um, and it's you just never know. You could come across just one person. If you can help one person. Thank you, Kelly. That's so sweet. Hey, Julie. There's the other Julie. That's the Julie that lives here in Kentucky with me, right? Hey, Mayor. There's my Donna. Not Madonna, but my Donna. much of this. I know. You know what? I'm going to tell you something, Andrea. Somebody pointed out that particular tutorial, Mikey from the Crochet Crowd, which I think many of you are probably familiar with, he actually did that on, his channel, and he even mentioned that there were problems with it. And if I picked it up, I feel kind of neat about that, Yes, it does. Yes, you know your biblical history, I think. Hey, Patricia made it for a couple of minutes. Yay. And Diana, Raid. I love it. Thank you. Noni May and Veronica and Helen, everybody. Hi. Oh, you guys are amazing. Hi, everybody. Cynthia and another Cynthia and Cheryl and Diane. Oh, you guys are amazing. Did y'all come right over? You all came right over from D's, didn't you? Well, hey, Brian and Karen. Hi. Oh, so glad you guys made it. And Kim and Helen. Who else? Who am I missing? Dragons Babe. I went to your channel and I can't remember what your first name is. Can you tell me what your first name is? Because I want to write it down. Because those that are like coming back time after time, I really like to get the names down. Edith, okay, thank you, honey. Where's everybody from? Thank you, Brenda. Behind me, this right here is a bookcase, and it's full of yarn facing the other way. And then this is another wall of yarn here. Now you can see, and that right there is that empty shelf I emptied out earlier. And then I was trying to fit my new sign in that cubby, and it's too big. So I moved my 3 yarn from here down to here. And now I don't know if I should move it back up. I don't know. So if you want to give me some suggestions, please feel free. Yeah, no, that is very unusual. It's only been empty for one day, guys. That's only been empty. Hey, Teresa. Yeah, give me some suggestions what to do with that empty shelf. Okay, now this shelf behind me, you know what? If I'm careful, I might be able to do something. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to try to show you guys what that shelf looks like. For those of you that haven't seen it, we're going for a ride. Keep your hands inside the cart. Okay, let's see here. There we go. All right, so that is my number 5 yarn, and then 6, and then 6 on the bottom shelf. So, but if I put my 5 yarn on that empty shelf, then it will kind of like be out of order. And I was trying really hard. My whole what's the word I'm looking for? My whole reason for rearranging that is because I just found myself never finding the right yarn, because oh, okay. Hi guys. Hi everybody. If I missed you, hello. Hey Pat. Um, so anyway, I don't know what to do with that empty shelf. Buy some new yarn. Yep. Should I? Maybe I should fill it with number two yarn. Okay. Two weight yarn. Leanne, oh, you made it. Good Aussie morning to you. Naomi, hi. I do too. In fact, I'm realizing now, granted, I'm going to show you guys something. I don't even know why I bother showing it. Um, I'm not completely organized yet, Naomi. It's still getting there, but thank you. My I'm making a virus shawl, and it's taking forever, 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 forever. And but you know what? I don't care. I just love it because I love working with that finer yarn, the way it drapes and everything. Hi, Kelly. Kelly, I so loved y'all's gathering, your meetup. Oh, you got to tell me about that. That must have been so cool. Um, yeah, so maybe I should do like I really want to do a project and I haven't gotten the courage to start it. Hi, Cynthia. I'm in a little town. I'm just going to say it. It's Flaherty. Nobody knows where Flaherty is, but it's about 10 miles south of the Indiana Kentucky border, and I'm about 40 minutes from Louisville. Louisville, Louisville. Um, but I really want to start learning how to do crochet socks. I want to try that. Has anybody tried to crochet socks? That just sounds so fascinating. And because it uses size 2 sock weight yarn, right? Isn't that the size you have to use for that? Maybe I should fill up that empty shelf with 2 weight yarn. Noni May, tell me how do you like making the socks? I want to know. Oh, wow. Okay, Kelly, thank you for stopping in. You have a great week, dear. Mwah. Flip-flop socks. Now see, I can't do that. I just can't get behind flip-flop socks yet. Mm-mm. I'm going to tell you something. Don't tell Madonna. Is Wilma here and I missed her? Wilma, there you are. Hi. Hi. I actually attempted to make knitted socks and I actually got some of it done. I couldn't finish it though. I had to frog it. I don't think so. Kelly, where are you from, honey? Don't you live in Pennsylvania? Maybe I'm mixing you up. I'm sorry, Kelly, if I'm mixing you up with somebody. Oh, Wisconsin. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who was it then that had a meetup? Um, yes, Wilma, you're right. I'm going to have to, and I know there's lots of tutorials. So, and guess what, y'all? I signed up for Knit Crate. I signed up on Friday, and I'm getting the box tomorrow. Oh, what? Well, Noni May, yeah, I know. There was Charlie, and then there was Glenda from Creative Grandma, and then Jane from Scraptastic Yarns, and then there was another person. April. Oh, yes, April. Oh, I'm sorry, Kelly. My name's I'm so sorry. Right, Cynthia? It's fast. And then I started getting all excited because I was like, ooh, look at all the pretty yarn. And for those of you that don't haven't been following me for very long or haven't heard, I'm a bit of a yarn snob. Yes, thank you, Patricia. See, because it, okay, let me go back. I'm a bit of a yarn snob. Okay. Number one, I do not, my least favorite yarn is Red Heart Super Saver. And I know, it will soften up after you wash it. But my problem is that I don't want to wash it before I use it. And if I don't like to use it, I know, Noni May, I watched your video and I'm not, I don't want to take away from that. But I want to enjoy working with it. And if I don't enjoy working with it to begin with, I don't want to use it. And I I have to say I come across a yarn on my last project that I made. And I don't know what I did um with the ball band, but I it is sturdy, but you know what? If you take care of it, there are so many other nice things. And Kelly, I want to tell you something. The subscriptions, the monthly subscription for um, uh, Knit Crate, I can get you your first month for $5. They got, I don't know if it's going on forever, but right now, you can get it for $5. Well, Wilma, I have those little lingerie bags, but I would do that, but I just don't. I don't know. I just don't care for it. If I have to get a sturdy acrylic, I will get my number one favorite that I have found. Actually, two. Okay, there's two that are equal in my book that I love equally. 100% acrylic, sturdy yarn. I love this yarn and Walmart mainstays. They are so much softer than Red Heart Super Saver. They're cheaper than Super Saver, and it doesn't get any better. So Red Heart Super Red Heart Super Saver, I don't get. So if I need a 100% acrylic, if I work in a Walmart store, I don't work for Walmart, okay, but I go and I can get a mainstay like I don't have a full skein right here, but mainstay. Take a look at that stripes, mainstay stripes, and it is how many yards? 285 yards for less than $2, and that's regular price. Okay. Um, Normally, Knit Crate is $24.99, and that includes shipping a month. However, you can stop your subscription anytime you want to, and you have to understand that it's not acrylic wool. It is top quality wool. Not, excuse me, let me say that again. It is not regular acrylic. It is top notch yarn. Um, Teresa, right. You you have to use what you like and what you can afford. I am not bad mouthing knit. I'm not going to bad mouth Red Heart. It's just not my preference. And I know that if I have to buy a cheap a cheap acrylic yarn for a project, I will use mainstays or I love this yarn. I have bought here even here in the last week. I have bought um, Red Heart Super Saver. I hate it. And the only reason I got it was because I needed it right then. And I was there in Walmart, and so I had to get it because they didn't have it in the mainstays colors. Um, okay, let's go back to Knit Crate for just a second. Number one, it's $25 a month. And yes, some people would never do that. And I would never have even thought about it. So I didn't even think about it, okay? Until on my Facebook feed I saw get Knit Crate for $5 for the first month for your subscription. And I jumped on it. I jumped on it and I signed up for that, and I thought, okay, I'm not going to Helen, you're absolutely right. But from at this point in my crocheting experience, I I like working with nicer yarns, and um, it's okay. Let's leave it at that. I know a lot of people are allergic to wool; they can't use wool, and that's fine. I'm just saying that for me, I try to find some really nice yarns for as cheap as possible. So if I want to try something, I want to, I will go to like Hobby Lobby and try like either an Angora or silk or cashmere blend or something like that with my 40% off coupon. So, okay. Um, but if you want any more information on Knit Crate, if you're halfway interested in it or not, or just kind of want to look see what it is all about. If you've never heard of it, or if you heard it and you thought I can't do that, but now you're maybe wanting to do it just maybe for 1 month to try it out, let me know. And let me know after this goes into replay. Leave a comment or leave a comment in one of my other videos because I want to help you, okay? Um, yeah, Kelly, um, go back if you want to after, make yourself a little note and just get a hold of me in one of my other videos or this video later, okay? Buffy, are you here? There you are. Hi. And I love to crochet. Okay, wait a minute. I want to call you by your first name. Susan. Hi, Susan. All right. I have a couple things I want to show you guys before everybody has to run out. And I know you have to go, you're not going to be able to stay because it's supper time for some people, okay? But I finished something. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to turn this a little bit like that. Okay, all right. Now, it's going to be kind of fuzzy, so don't get sick on me here, okay? Hold on just a minute. Here's my backside. Woo! Woohoo! Look at that, y'all! I finished my Tammy sweater! Yay! And I love it. It's so squishy. It's so squishy. And I love the colors. Thank you guys. I know I love it. It's just so I did not do the same um sleeves because remember her sleeves, Krista's from Bag a Day, came from here all the way down. They were like almost like a bat wing. I used the Bernat. I use this baby velvet for the little stripy thing here. I was gonna make cuffs, but I don't want cuffs. The sleeves are long enough. I'm thinking maybe making the collar, maybe making 2 more rows of double crochet um, so that I can have more of a collar that I can flip up or down. And then for the main part, I use the Bernat crushed velvet. Isn't that amazing? And I love working with it. It is so soft. And I'm getting hot in it now. The Secret Yarnery. What did I say? Did I say that wrong? Okay, Dawn, I did not even use, see here. 1, 2. I bought 4 of these. Okay? And I have one left and then maybe about another quarter of the other one. So I used less than 3. Less than 3 of that, and I used less than half of one of these baby velvet. Oh, oops. I'm sorry. The Tammy sweater from Krista's Yarnery. Thank you, Helen. Yeah, I know that there was a reason why she did that, and that's okay. I kind of figured, I kind of watched her tutorial, and I just kind of made adjustments. And oh, I just love it. I really wanted to have it done by yesterday so I could have worn it to work, but nope, that didn't happen. Okay, so I, and you know what? Isn't that the great thing about crochet is that you don't have to know everything. If you know some basic things, you can make adjustments. Thank you, Pat, for stopping by. I want to make some. Now that I know how to make the sleeves, they're so easy. And I mean, I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. So I'm going to be doing more sleeves. I, so I've got a long vest that I made, and I love the vest, and I'm going to keep it a vest. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put on this one buttons down the front, like some toggle buttons maybe, but Mr. Happy said something about maybe just making like a belt or something to put around the middle, like a sash. And I thought, that might look too much like a house coat. I know, right? So, okay, I have another question. I I did Cheryl, what I did is I brought it up higher to begin with. And then I did it to about well, about the 3/4 length, and then I decreased 1 row by 2 and then the next row by 2. So, and that's all I did. And then I finished the edge. Instead of just keep doing double crochet, I did a single crochet. Adele, hi. Oh, that's sweet of you to stop by. So, I made, if some of you will remember this, but I made this hat when I was on my retreat. Okay. And you're welcome, honey, anytime. And it is like way too big. Okay. I don't like the look of it with the cuff up like that. To me, it doesn't look right. Okay. And so I I wanted to I, I hate to not use it. It's such a cool yarn. And so I I wore it to work the other day because it was cold out. Okay, let me try to find it here. And so when I wore it to work, I did like so. Okay, I did like so, kind of like a cloche hat, but it still doesn't look right. I, well, Mr. Happy has the biggest head of anybody I know. And he even admits to that himself. He he has a very large head. So I let him try it on and it's big on him. So it's not going to work even for somebody with a big head. So I mean, what would you all do? Oops, look at that messy thing. What for me? I know, right? He can't. I wonder. He looks so good in hats too. And if he would just, um, if we could find a hat big enough for him, I'd love to get him one. So, um, elastic thread. Well, I could. Would would any? I was gonna ask that, Helen. Would you frog it? Would you just take it apart and just do it all over again? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And Mr. Happy said, "You're going to take it all apart and start over?" But, if it's a cute, I love the colors. What do you guys think of colors? It's from that uh reflect no, glowing. It's called glowing from Hobby Lobby, that glowing yarn bead glowing. And so it has like a reflective nature in it. Yeah, I think because it starts here, you see, so I'd have to take it all apart and decrease the number. I have to decrease it by like 10 rows. I think I have to decrease it by, yeah, you're right, Cheryl. I would, yeah. I mean, what sense is it as having it on the shelf and nobody wearing it, nobody enjoying it, right? Yeah. Well, I like the size of the hook. Let me see if I can show you the stitch definition with this. And to honestly, I don't even remember what size hook I used. Let me see if you can see the stitch definition. It's really nice. Yeah, it is worth it. I mean, I didn't pay an arm and a leg for it, but still. Yeah, I guess I'll be frogging that tonight. Yeah, right, Leanne? Poor Beanie. But it is nice. I mean, it's not the softest yarn or nothing, but I love it. And so let me show you what I'm working on now. I have two, okay, they're twins. They're, what's the, they're not identical, fraternal, right? Fraternal twins. And so they are my cousins twice removed. So they are my cousin's grand. Thank you, Ladybug. They are my cousin's grandchildren. Okay, so Ladybug, I need your first name, dear. I need to write it down, and I lost my pen. There it is. Ladybug, what's your first name, honey? Because I know I've seen you on before. see. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I wanted to make these little boys. I made them matching blankets um, right after they were born, and they are like a little over a year old now. And I have not even met them. They are the most darling little boys. And if I could, I'd pull up a picture of them, but I know it would be terrible with the lighting. But oops, take a look here what I've got so far. I'm going to make them some sweater jackets. Thank you, Noni May. So I have to do a little bit more for the bottom right in here, do a couple more rows, and then their sleeves. Okay, isn't it cute? So they're each going to have a jacket, and then I'm going to do like I'm going to do like I don't know how I'm doing it from Crystal from Bag a Day, and I'm gonna do like a the placket down the front and the end of the sleeves and the bottom. I'm gonna do in two different colors. Hold on. So one is gonna have yeah, you could make it for a little girl, obviously, and just make it in pinks. But the edging on one of them, and I know that the light is bright and it's kind of brighter on the side because I've got that beautiful window right there. But so the edging for one of them is going to be turquoise, which is in the it's in that color yarn. Okay. Then for the other one, wait for it, blue. Here, let me put on that side. Blue. And it's the same color blue that's in there. So they'll have different edging. Oh, Granny D. Hey, D. So let me show you what I'm doing here. I'm making it for twin boys. One is going to have the turquoise, one is going to have the blue, and each is going to have the jacket the same color. Isn't that going to be cute, guys? I just think I just am loving it. And I whipped this up. Honestly, the majority, okay, all of it I've done today. And I did the bottom part, this part here, all of the bottom here, I did while I was watching Granny D. So I think I'll probably have the bottom finished definitely by tonight. And I might have this whole one finished by tomorrow, and I'll have half of the other one done. So yeah, weekends are my days to well, hey Sandy. Um that's I get all my crocheting done mostly on Saturday nights, Sundays, and Mondays. Okay, Sandy and Dee, you missed it. So hold on a second. I want to show you what I did. Ta-da! I'll let you guys see it again. Look how pretty. What y'all think? Isn't that pretty, Dee? And it's crocheted. And it didn't take me long. Patricia, thanks for stopping in. And thanks for helping out. Isn't it pretty? Oh, but it's very warm. I needed it earlier this week and I didn't have it. I don't know if you guys know, I had lost probably, oh gosh, I lost over 90 pounds in the last year and a half, and I have no clothes that fit me. So I had to make. I made four tops for this summer. Oh, okay. All right. I understand, Helen. Love you. Okay, thank you. Um, so I had no sweaters, no coats. No, I don't know about that. No, you look amazing, Sandy. Everybody does. But anyway, I didn't want to go on the weight thing. I'm just saying, it's like I'm getting so cold. I don't have any insulation anymore. And now I really need sweaters. And so, anyway, are you leaving us, Kelly? For those that, well, hi, Melissa. So I've got some questions. I thought maybe we would do a little question and answering. I know, right? Well, see, I don't get the hot flashes anymore to keep me warm. Is it Deneen? That's the first name, Deneen. I'm gonna tell you, Dee. I saw that picture of you, and now don't go off the deep end when I tell you this. You have the same eyes, and that same glimmer in your eyes, and that's priceless. Okay, that's priceless. That and the crow's feet, I love them. I love it when I see people with crow's feet. It just means that they laugh and smile a lot. I love that. I love, love, love it. Is it okay? Is it Laurel or Laura? I know you've explained it in Granny D's. Is it Laura Lee? Laurel? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm missing. Okay, so here is the first question. Now, I was watching Krista's playback from last week, and so I got a couple questions from her. So, excuse me, who inspired you to crochet? Who inspired you to crochet? My grandmother inspired me to crochet. She would have her spot, and I didn't grow up close um, to my your broken left leg. Yeah, that would inspire you. Somebody else in Sandy's group was saying something about um, they got in trouble a lot and they had to stay in their room or they were always grounded, so they had to do, they had to learn it. When I was about 6 or 8, my dad was military and we traveled a lot, and grandma and grandpa started off in Illinois and then went to Oklahoma City, the area. And so we didn't see them a whole lot. And then after my grandfather had a stroke, my dad moved back to the States, and it was it was a bad time, but I was too young to really understand. Okay, Dee, thank you for popping in, dear. Um, but anyway, she would always sit in her chair with her basket next to her with all of her yarn, and she'd always pick up she it was a rocking chair, and she would rock and she would crochet while she was watching her TV shows. But then she would put it down and go check it behind her in the kitchen and on the stove, watching all of her um, pots going and stuff. So triplets, Julie, triplets. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Julie, I'm so sorry. My grandmother, yes. So anyway, that a lot of people learn from family members. I'm seeing from um I just loved watching grandma make these things. And then what really tipped the scale for me was grandma was dying. I was in my freshman year of college, and I mean I had crocheted all along, but I hadn't really like dove into it. And then uh grandma was dying, and she had Parkinson's, and she had Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, and it was really tough. But she did not give up. She would not give up. She was determined. It was like right before Christmas, and she was hi Lily. Um, she was determined to make a small Afghan for every single one of her grandchildren. And she had almost all of them done, except for like two or three. And so, um, there in the last several months, she would, as long as her hands, she could get them to work, she worked on crocheting. And, you know, that inspired me to really jump in. Of course, your college age, you really don't crochet a whole lot. So, okay, next question. For those of you who have been watching my videos, bye Sandy, bye everyone that you can't stay. I'm sorry. I know I won't be on much longer. Um, thank you, Noni May. Um, if you can't stay, have a great evening. Um, let's see, what was I going to say? If you're watching any of my tutorials or my patterns or my stitch tutorials, let me know what you think of them. I'm really trying to decide if I should keep doing that, or if there's even any interest in it. Okay, so if you don't mind telling me, you can do it right now, or if you want to do it underneath those particular put in the comment section on those videos. Let me know if you like it, if you're enjoying them, if you're learning, or if you just really don't have an interest in it. Please let me know. I really, really would like to know what direction to take when it comes to that. um, Hi, Aussie Sandy. I am doing well, thank you so much. We had about 3 days, 4 days of fall, and now we're back to summer again. And I'm not liking that so much, but hopefully, here in the next little bit, we're going to go back to fall. Okay, if you are a crocheter, and if you've been crocheting for just a little while, what is your favorite stitch? What's your favorite stitch to make? Mine probably is the double crochet. I just think it's um I think um I think it's yeah, it's a close tie. I don't know. I like the double crochet and the half double. And the only reason I like the it's just natural for the half double. I mean, for the double crochet, it just. I mean, I'm always looping over. Even when I'm trying to do a single crochet, my mind wants to grab a piece of yarn before I do it. But I'm starting to like the half double crochet more because I can do the half double crochet without looking, to only catch, how in the double crochet, you have to only go through 2 loops and then yarn over and go through the 2 loops again. And now it's like, if you do a half double though, you yarn over and draw through all 3 loops. And that's like, that can go really quick if you go quick. Well, hi. Hey, everybody, if you're just joining us. So what is your favorite? Okay, we've already gone over some yarns. How about we say, what is your favorite? Okay, there you go, Donna. What's your favorite hook size to use? And that will lead us also into what is your go-to hook and what is your go-to yarn thickness? Not favorite yarn, just your thickness. Do you have a favorite? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Mine, I have to say, is probably. Oh boy. I love the size. What is this here? 4 to 5. Okay, Leanne. Mine, I love using the size 1. When I'm using size 1, I use the 3.5 millimeter, which I love. With the 3, 4 is cheaper. Yep. Eyeballs, people, eyeballs, please. Hi, Diane. When did you sneak in, Diane? Have you been here the whole time? Thank you, dear. So, let's see here. I think. Oh, goodness. Okay, if I use a size 4, number 1 is I think number 1 is going to be considered my favorite yarn, but it just takes so long to make a project. And if I get in a hurry and I want to make something quick, I like going to the size 4 and using either I like the 5 or 5.5. Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. So those are my favorites. Okay, who likes doing size 5 and 6 most? Who likes using the 5 and 6 yarns? Thank you. Y'all are great. Y'all are on the ball. I have to say, I am one of these weird people. I'm going to be the opposite of Crystal from Bag a Day. I know it works up quick, and I know it's good yarn, but 5 and 6 yarn, if I work, thank you so much, Diana. I appreciate that. If I use it too much, my arm and I get my tendonitis and carpal tunnel starts hurting me so bad. And isn't that weird? Because most people complain of having that problem when they use the small little yarn. And the funny thing is that um, Bernat crushed velvet yarn. I thought it was going to be um, I thought it was going to be a 5, and I was really afraid to use it. But guess what? It's a 4. It's a 4. I just couldn't believe it. And I think I was using a 6 millimeter hook. And that just blew me away. And that's why I decided to use that yarn, because it wasn't a big thick yarn where I have to use like a K or N hook. I mean, that would have been too much. Yes. Is anybody in the medical field that knows why that is? Why do we have problems more with some people have problems with the tiny yarn? See, I like that tiny yarn. Maybe because you don't have to move you can use your fingers to twist the needle instead of using your wrist to twist the hook. I mean, not needle. And that's how Deneen, that is what I did most. When I first started crocheting, I made doilies, I made crocheted items to starch, and made, oh, it's funny what, how people are. Lisa, you made it! Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Oh, thank you. Lisa May, you're so sweet. For all of you that don't recognize LM Lauf, um, she was my 350 subscriber giveaway, Lisa May. So, oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I got so worried. I hadn't heard from you. Okay. From Sitka, Alaska. Oh, Sitka, where is that compared to Wasilla? Thank you. Thank you, Lisa May. I want to know where Wasilla is compared to Sitka, because I think Wasilla is where Seta from Seta's place is. I think that's where she's living. Okay. Oh, this is a good question, y'all. Okay. Ligament. Okay. You're right. Cynthia, forget it. Forget it. Okay. So, question. Money being no object. Okay? Money being no object. Get that in your head. What yarn would you buy? Okay? Now, I'm not talking about quantity, okay? Because everybody would say, well, as much as I could, right? No, but if money were no object, what yarn would be what you go to? Your go to. I mean, you want to just pile up on that one yarn. Come on, Noni May. Y'all wouldn't try something like silk or cashmere or something like that? Think outside the box. Yeah, Julie, there you go. Premier Parfait. Okay, I am unfamiliar with any Premier yarns. I don't have any Premier. So what is that? And what is Kristen Omdahl yarn? Tell me what that is. Crushed velvet. Yes, yes. So, Mare, what is okay, be specific, Naomi. What kind of ice yarn? Hi, Patsy. Cashmere. Has anybody actually felt the cashmere yarn? Has anybody felt it? Oh, Deneen, bamboo. That's good too. Ah. Okay, Lisa May, do you ever shop online with any of the like stores, or just what yarn have you worked with that you just love? Okay, does the Kristen Omdahl yarn, does it come in hanks? Okay, forget shipping. Shipping's no object, dear. Okay, just tell me. Oh, by the way, for anybody that is interested in knowing this, she does. How cool is that? For anybody who's interested, Alaska is considered, and I know it is part of the United States of America, but if you go to the Postal Service and you get one of those flat rate shipping boxes, you can ship to Alaska the same price that you can ship to anywhere else in the United States. Now, you start talking about Canada, which is closer than Alaska, but it's more expensive to ship to Canada. Oh, okay, Mary. Well, I get it. I mean, I tell you what. Um. Oh, Diana, thank you for coming. How far away is Seattle from you, Lisa May? I have. There is an alpaca farm about 6 miles from me. And at one point, I had contacted the the owner of the farm, but she's so busy. I mean, she's got like 3 jobs. Oh well, yeah. Let's just put fuel up the jet and head out, right? It's like a hop, skip, and a jump. Um, Charlie, hey girl, hey girl. I loved your meet and greet there. I wish that you would have filmed a whole lot more. Um, so what was I saying? What was I saying, y'all? Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say. If you go into, oh, forget that, Alpaca Farm. um, hey, Jill. If you go in, I asked her if I could go into this, to see her store. She didn't have a store. She told me where she goes to take all of her sheared things. Um, but I want to go there one day. And she says she's even got mohair, and she'll spin it, or that she'll have it spun with the mohair and the alpaca. And she's got different colors of alpaca. And oh my word, um, one of these days, I want to get over there. I know there was a store. Okay, Adele, thank you everybody for stopping in if you have to leave. Um, well, that's the best way to do it, Lisa May, is to watch somebody that you trust. Watch them do unboxings from different places, right? And then and listen to what they're saying about the different yarns, and shop around, because I know ice yarns they say shipping is expensive, but if you've watched my ice yarn haul, or watched some of the things I've done about ice yarn, it's comparatively really not that expensive. In fact, ice yarns is still cheaper than a lot of other places. Um, and I try to do, when I do anything with ice yarns, like if I'm going to do uh, a yarn highlight, I try to break it down for you so that you know how much it is. Okay. What do you think of him, guys? Look, this was the best thing my mama ever gave me. Isn't he cute? My little pug. I always wanted a pug, and I can't have pets, so mama got me a pug. Um, right. That is so true. Sometimes you have to weigh everything, right? You have to weigh everything. Um, Donna, I will tell you, okay, for all of you that have never used ice yarns before, you need to really watch some hauls. And if you type in ice yarn haul, in the search box, you all so much will pop up. Okay. Now, Krista from the Secret Yarnery, that's all she orders. And she has started actually telling you how much it is per skein if you buy it from Ice Yarns. So um if you watch her, you'll see that. But also, don't just look at hers, because that's all she buys, and so she's going to tell you she's got she just loves ice yarns, everything from ice yarns. There are some yarns that I have gotten that I really don't like, but I'm going to try to incorporate them, but I will tell you exactly what I think of them. I will tell you exactly what I think of them. I will tell you that, and I will be very truthful. Guys, I'm truthful about the Red Heart Super Saver. Okay, um, I I'm just that way. I have not ordered from Hobium or Hobby. I have not ordered from those companies. I have not ordered from Darn Good Yarn. I have not. There are a lot of places that I have not, from Hirschner's, from Mad Mary Maxim, or the only online places that I've ordered from is um okay, the only place I've ordered from is Ice Yarns and Yarnspirations. Those are the only two. And now lately, I'm just going to get that one box of that. What did I say? Knit Crate. I'm going to do that, and I'm not sure about if I'm going to keep doing that. I love the colors, y'all. I mean, okay, I'm the yarn snob. Okay, um, so the last question I've got for today is, what are you working on? What are you working on today, right before you came on, or before you popped over from Dee's? Are you working on a specific project? Snowflakes. Speaking of which, hold on. Okay. I finished it. Craving Crochet. Okay, wait a minute. I know you told me the name. Can't remember. Teresa. Teresa, you just said a gingham blanket. That is one of my, what do you call it? Unicorn. That is one of my unicorn projects. In fact, I'm determined. I'm going to make a gingham blanket. I just think that they're just beautiful. And I don't know if I'll start with a huge blanket, but maybe just like a small baby blanket to start off with. I saw there's somebody I just started following. What's her name? I don't remember her name, but she's got a channel, and that's what she's doing, and it's just all of her projects are beautiful and they're easy. Okay, you crocheted a wool hat. Why are you frogging it? Patsy, did you hear that I just placed an order on Friday and I'm getting my knit cricket? I'm supposed to be getting it tomorrow, but it's going from Florida to Washington State back to Kentucky. What? What? And it's like crazy. Tan gray, blue. Oh my word, Julie, that sounds amazing. Oh my word. How in the I don't even know how you are doing that. Did you come up with that, Julie Nicholson? Kentucky Julie. Where did you come up with did you make up the pattern or what? Patsy, did you? Oh, that's amazing. Are you getting yours on Monday too? Melissa, which one did you order? Tell me what you guys ordered. I want to know. In the knit crate. What colorway did you order? Oh, that's amazing. I just love that. I ordered Chill Out. It confused me there for a minute. Oh, Julie, you are way ahead of me, girl. Okay, we're definitely going to have to get together with a meetup. Right? Right? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. And see, knit crate. Going back to that for just a second. Uh, that it's so confusing. You ask one person one thing and another person another thing, and it's like I or you just watch these videos and I'm getting confused, and then I wish I would have understood that whole okay, for $5 extra you can get all this other yarn, and they're sending you like two more knit crate boxes. That is just blows my mind. Here's the thing. Knit Crate has a YouTube channel. Okay, so if you get Knit Crate, I would suggest you go over and subscribe to their channel, because she comes out, there's a gal that comes out on the 20th of the month prior. So, like today, she came out with November's colors. And so, what she showed what would come in each box. Okay, what colorway would be for each one, for the naturals or neutrals or something, energize me and chill out. Then, right, yeah, she said they go live on Instagram, and then right after they go right on to YouTube. Um, and so if you are subscribed to say chill out, and you look at the colors, the colorway, you could actually, um, bye, Charlie. Charlie, I want to see more pictures of your meetup with Glenda and the gang. Um, so anyway, you have 5 days to change your mind on what colorway you want. So I think that's kind of neat. But I got confused about October and I thought I did wrong there because I thought I remembered her saying that October's was purple for the chill out. But then I started thinking, wait a minute, chill out is like greens and blues and purples, right? And then I got confused. So I had to watch it again just to double check because I didn't want the green. I want the purple. And so that really confused me. So anyway, I don't know. I wish I could figure out how to get all those extra freebies. Okay, Jill, thanks for stopping, honey. Okay, you know what? It's a quarter after, and there might be other do I think Brian and Karen from Fiber Hearts comes on at 7, I think. Good. I'm glad, so glad. Jill, you're in Owensboro, right? Julie, I'm sorry, Julie, you're in Owensboro, the Owensboro area. Um, has anybody else done like extras with Knit Crate? I'm not just the basic membership, but done something else with them. Oh, that's right, Louisville. Even closer, even better. Julie, message me sometime with um, your your work your work schedule and let me know what days you have available to meet because I really would like to meet. Oh, I wish I knew what that. Did she say whether or not Laurel? If did she say whether or not um, she paid an extra $5? Because some of them say they paid extra for another. What is a double down, Julie? I don't know what a double down is. Melissa, if you go on to the Knit Crate YouTube channel, there's videos that she does that the gal does, okay, and you should she'll tell you what some of the extras are, but she doesn't. I mean, she explains um the the subscriptions, but she doesn't say what else they do. Double down from okay. Leanne, I'm sorry. That to me, I don't understand that. I don't understand what double down is. That means they give you the. Do you have to, what do you pay to get twice as much for that yarn, or do you have to have like what are the requirements to do that? Oh, well, hey Rosie, you made it. I'm so glad to see you. I'm glad you made it. I've been watching your videos, kind of like binge watching it. Hi, Dee. Dee, I have to tell you, I just love you. Hi, Jamie. Oh, y'all are coming on just now, and I was thinking about getting off, but if y'all are going to stick around for a while. I'm telling you, I just love those videos. I love your videos. Little D, as D says. Hi, Jeannie. Do y'all okay? What does everybody's schedule look like? I mean, do y'all need to go? Do you need to head out? I've got Mr. Happy. He's cooking. He's cooking dinner, so I got a little bit of time. But if you all need to go, that's all right. This month is 60% off. 2 boxes by mistake from Okay, 60% off. All right. Yeah, I'm subscribed to her already. I'll have to go watch the video. Yeah, she's talking about knit crate, knit crate. Ooh. Hi, Jeannie. You're here for the ride. What's your first name, Dragon Babe? I don't want to say the middle word. I'm a prude. Dana! Hey, girl. Oh, that's right. That's right. Dana, what are you up to? Are you home? Did you get home? Tammy, hi. For a day. Okay, well, that's good. We'll take it, right? Did you all see my Tammy sweater? Did y'all see my Tammy sweater? I know y'all are coming in late. I wasn't sure if you got to see it or not. Dana, did they let you go home early or did you have to spend the night? Okay. Okay, my sweater. My Tammy sweater. Ready? Okay, I have to adjust this. Hold on, because I have to stand back there for you to see it. Ta-da! There it is. What you think? Is the Bernat velvet, crushed velvet. Isn't it pretty? And it's so warm. I couldn't leave it on because even with the air conditioner on, it's hot. Which I think is really funny. I have to tell you, I've been following Holly from the uh, uh, pine, proper pineapple. Yeah. And they, if you all don't know, they moved from Michigan to Texas. They're not used to Texas weather. And here she is, with her sweaters and everything. And she's so hot all the time. Thank you, Patsy. Thank you, Dana. I made that too. And let's see here. It has a little bit of a little interesting effect there. Yes. Is it Laurel? I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is, right? They get heavy. Lorley. Lorley. Okay, I can do that. Lorley. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so in case you weren't here for the last questions, let me ask those last questions, okay? So, money is no object. What yarn? What specific yarn would you get? Right. That's why I made it. That's why I made it. And it's um uh yarn the baby cotton, I think. Something like that. Paint box. Okay. Dana explained paint box to me because I don't know anything about it. Malabrigo. Oh, D, you came back. You came back. Fly to Peru. Okay. Rosie, Peruvian wool is what is in the knit crate. Okay, y'all are using, now I want specific yarns. What specific yarn from Hobium? What specific yarn from Ice Yarn? I want to know specific. Is Paintbox an actual company? Do you have to like order it online? Lamia. Oh, Rosie. That's very specific. I love it. In every color. You got it. Well, all right. Little D, what what have you seen in the stores that you go, oh, forget it. I ain't going to buy that because it's too expensive. I have never even felt Malabrigo. What is it made of? Is it made of something specific? Malabrigo. I know it's very, very expensive, but I have no idea what it's made of. Ooh, Granny D, you got your sparkle going on there, girl. Simply Aaron, simply cotton, simply chunky. Okay, um, so Dana, is it a company that you order from, or do you buy it in the stores? How do you get it? D, I wonder, little D, Yarn D, I like that. Yarn D. Um, I wonder if it's the acrylic that you get a rash from, or maybe it's something that they put on the yarn to treat it or something that gives you the rash. Merino. Well, then why is it so expensive when to go through Knit Crate? That was my question then. I mean, what is it? Like $64 for what is it? One hank, two? I don't know. Love crafts. Is that a store, Naomi? Is that a name of a store? The processing. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Well, I guess that's not. Naomi, are you talking about Malabrigo? That it's $12? Because that's not really bad, is it? Because, you know, alpaca yarn, I mean, goes anywhere between 15 and 30, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, if you get it from Knit Crate, see, because I know there's a wait list for the Malabrigo box. Um, and do you get one, Hank, or two? And I mean, is it enough to make a project? Okay, Cynthia, I'm probably going to get off here in just a few minutes anyway. So I hope you have a great evening. Yes. Dana, I'm right there with you, girl. Do you have a lot of your yarn places in Oregon? I mean, is it, I don't know. York, Nebraska. Grandma DeVore. Well, howdy, howdy, Grandma DeVore. Okay. Naomi, is that, and do you know if you get two, one or two? Because I know 210 yards is a good amount. That's probably enough to make a small, like a shawlette, right? Toodles, Lisa May, toodles. Did you really, Rosie? I did not see that. How cool! Did you go to school there? That's where I went to school. I went to college my first year in at Georgetown. Okay, last question. Last question, because we'll wrap it up here. Um, Favorite yarn weight slash hook, and hook size. Not, I don't. It really doesn't matter to me, like name brand of hook, but Rosie, were you talking about Georgetown, Kentucky, or are you talking about Georgetown there in Canada? Okay, Dana, yarn weight 3, 4. Okay, even with the 4 weight, you would still use a 475 hook, or would you use a little bit larger? How funny. Okay, all right. See, Georgetown, Kentucky. I was thinking because there's a Georgetown, Kentucky. So, are you a knitter, Grandma? Yeah, that's true. And some threes are more a four than a three. Oh, yes, me too. You know what? Not very many people like those. I lace weight, the number one and two, I love those. I mostly the ones. It takes forever to crochet or knit, doesn't it, Dee? But you know, um, Dee, I don't know if you saw, but I'm making this. I'm making a. I'm talking to Granny Dee here. I'm making a virus shawl with this Yarn Bee Rhapsody. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. And I love this yarn. I love it. And it does. I mean, this thing has how many yards? Like 900 and um, where's the yardage in here? 918 yards. But and the it's turning out so pretty, but it's taking forever. Forever. I mean, I've been doing this now for weeks, and this is as far as I've gotten. But I love the color change, and I love the way it works up. It's just beautiful. Okay, now I lost my hook. Oh, well, I'll find it. Thank you, Leanne. You're sweet. Thank you for that. And you know, I saw that Dana, I saw his um, little tutorial, and I am thinking I might have to do that. I mean, because I think that would be interesting, if nothing else, to learn the different stitches, learn different textures and patterns and things like that, right? That is a stitcher's dream. Like, okay, having nothing else to do but learn and have fun and experiment. I am using, that's a good question, because like I just said, I lost my hook. I think it's the 375. I think it's a 370. No, it can't be 375. Um, Old one. Yes, it's 375. It does. It looks so intricate and pretty, more dainty and delicate. Yes, I it's I know it's worth it. That's why I'm not really caring that it's taking so long, because it's going to be so worth it once it's all done. But it's just taking forever. And so I know a lot of my subscribers and viewers, they're just getting tired of, please don't tell us about that dang shawl again, because in fact, Mr. Happy, he's on the other side of the camera when I film, and I say, what am I working on? And he goes, uh, how far am I, if Dana, if I got started doing that right now, how far behind would I be? Or is it something like I can just start maybe after the holidays and just start? Okay, who is Helen Shrimpton? I'm talking about the I'm sorry, the Mikey from the Crochet Crowd, that study of the universe, that the textures and everything. I tell you another person that does great shawls, and I am planet Earth. Thank you. I want to do one of her shawls, and I still have to do it. Is Wilma Westenberg? I think is her name, Wilma Westenberg. I've got several. I don't know if any of you have seen my playlist. I have a playlist with probably 100 patterns. It says patterns I want to make. It has like 100 of them, and I'm like, Okay, well, I'll do it. Maybe, I need to do some of those for fun, like in the deep winter months, where I'm not like trying to get gifts done and everything. Good. I'm. Is she easy to follow, Naomi? Okay, I'm gonna have to Google her too, or YouTube her. YouTube her. Okay, Helen Shrimpton. I imagine that Mikey will have those up, those videos. They don't come down. You can just look for them. Okay, good. Okay, guys, Mr. Happy, I can tell something's burning out there, so something's done. I can tell it's done. So I'm going um I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna get some supper. He's a good cook. So I'll do that. Okay, Melissa, thank you so much. And you all, thank you so much for coming. You all are wonderful. And I just can't thank you guys enough for all that you're doing for me. You don't even realize how I look forward to Sunday afternoons just so that I can see you guys. In fact, Mr. Happy's not all that happy that we aren't going to do something today because I really wanted to be with you guys. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. And if you spread the love to some of your other friends and have them come over and watch some of my videos, I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Mwah. Big hugs. Bye.